What's up guys, Lady J here, with a little video about a self-experiment I'm doing, 90 days of a ketogenic diet. A ketogenic diet is a low-carb, moderate protein diet where fat is the main source of energy for the body. Normally it's sugar in a standard Western diet. So the whole goal of a ketogenic diet is to reach this metabolic state called ketosis, which allows the body to switch to burning fat for fuel. Alright, so to get to ketosis, you have to eat less than 30 grams of carbs a day for 2 to 7 days. And it takes about 12 weeks to fully adapt. Some people report having a keto flu where they get dizzy when they stand up and they feel sluggish throughout the day, but that's usually fixed with some electrolytes because you need more electrolytes on this diet. And strength usually returns after several weeks, as it did for me. This is not a diet for beginners, by the way. If you don't know about counting macronutrients or calories, then you should definitely master those things first before you take on a diet like this, because I truly believe it's necessary to do this diet accurately, especially at first. Alright, so I'm sure that you want to know what are the benefits of a ketogenic diet and why you even need it. Well, one of the most appealing reasons for me is that fat provides a more consistent energy source than carbohydrates do. When you're on a carbohydrate diet, you frequently experience sugar highs and sugar lows, and when you run out of carbs in your body to burn for energy, you inevitably hit the wall. Well, when you depend on fats as your fuel source, you never run out of an energy source because you have plenty of body fat. So it really is an efficient diet for someone who is looking to have more consistent energy throughout the day, which I definitely need. People who eat a ketogenic diet report having higher levels of satiety, and this makes sense just due to the nature of the diet. It focuses on high fats, moderate protein, and fibrous vegetables, all which are known to help with feelings of fullness. Keto is also muscle sparing. When you do a diet, it's inevitable that you lose some muscle along with the fat and water that you're dropping. Ideally, you want to lose as little muscle as possible. Well, there's multiple studies showing that a ketogenic diet can help you preserve almost all of your muscle on a diet. Okay, and people report feeling well rested and needing less sleep on this diet. And research has linked it to the possible treatment and or prevention of various diseases and illnesses, including but not limited to cancer, diabetes, metabolic syndrome, depression, PMS, epilepsy, and more. Another benefit to the ketogenic diet is that it helps to control sugar cravings. The strange thing is, when you remove carbohydrates from your diet, they lose their power over you and you actually do not crave them nearly as much as when you're eating carbohydrates on a regular basis. Alright, so you might be wondering, what kind of food do you eat on keto? So your meals, as I've already said, consist mostly of fat, with some type of protein, usually meat of course, and green vegetables. Carbs that are not allowed are sugars and starches, which include bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, grains, beans, and even some fruit, even though you can add some back into the diet later, but really fruit for the most part is not allowed. Carbs that are allowed are low-carb veggies like spinach, kale, broccoli, cucumbers, cabbage, mushrooms, etc. And higher sugar, higher glycemic vegetables like corn, carrots, or squash are to be had in very small amounts or not at all. Alright, so I'm going to give you an idea of the type of foods I mostly eat. This is just a little screenshot from my MyFitnessPal journal. It's not all the foods I eat, but it's pretty much like a good, solid representation of what I normally do eat. I love Brussels sprouts, maybe a little bit too much because they have a little bit more sugar than other veggies, but I do my best to moderate myself on them. I love chicken wings, cheese, dry salami. I went to Bob's Burgers and Brew and ordered a steak salad that was keto friendly. There's a keto pizza that I made from a site that I'll link at the end of this video. I like things like beef jerky sticks, of course a lot of butter, salmon fillets. Yeah, this is pretty much what I've been eating lately. Alright, and here's a picture of a typical breakfast for me. Bacon and eggs and some kind of green veggie. In this case it's green beans. I believe they were cooked in coconut oil. And this is just, 2 drumsticks that were cooked in a skillet, I believe. And my favorite, Brussels sprouts with bacon. These are stuffed mushrooms. They actually have a little bit of bean and corn in them. I brought these pre-prepared from the store. I can't even remember which one now, but they're about 5 grams of carbs for 2 of them. So as long as you have, 2 at a time, and you're not introducing any other carbs, it's fine to eat something like this on the diet. This is a feta salad with blue cheese dressing, I believe, the 2 mushrooms, and a chicken leg quarter. Chicken leg quarters really help for meeting fat goals and protein goals, by the way. This is a snack, cucumbers with salt and pepper, and salami and cheese. And this is probably my favorite meal, salmon with Brussels sprouts and a beer. The beer is only 2.6 grams of carbs, I believe. So it's not cheating on the diet to have a beer, as long as you're having one like Michelob Ultra, which I believe is the lowest carb beer on the market, that I know of at least. And this is bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, chicken breast, and a chicken leg quarter with a feta salad. I really love feta cheese and blue cheese together. Now let's get to the results. So what have my results been so far? First, let me tell you how I've been eating, my macros and calories. I've been eating about 23 grams of carbohydrates a day. My fat intake is 140 grams of fat, which is insane. I've never eaten this much fat before on a diet. Well, I've never intentionally ate this much fat. I won't say ever, because who knows, I used to eat pretty terribly. But anyway, my protein is 113 grams, which is pretty modest for a lifter. Usually bodybuilders will say like 2 grams per pound, or 2 grams for every pound of body weight, which is just insane. I can't imagine eating that much meat. But it's 113 grams of protein for a total calorie count of 1800, which is about minus 20% from my maintenance calories. As of day 39, it's actually day 40 today, I made this yesterday, I've lost about 10 pounds, which is about 4.5 kilograms, and 2 inches or 5 centimeters from my waist. My strength and volume has increased on various lifts. I feel like I have more energy overall, like for a longer duration. I guess you would say more endurance. And the only supplements I've been taking are caffeine pills and BCAAs right before my workout, and a bit of protein powder as a creamer in my coffee, which is actually surprisingly good. If you haven't tried it yet, please do so. And here is a picture representation of the changes that have happened so far. I know the picture on the left is not the best comparison picture, but you can still see that some change has occurred. This is a little bit easier to discern the difference, and the front of my abs, of course I have a lot of stretch marks, and those will never go away, but I notice that they are looking better as I'm losing the body fat. You can see that my obliques are starting to come out and my little 2-pack at the top. So yeah, if you're interested in learning more about the ketogenic diet for yourself, if you check in the description box, I'll have these actual links there. But the Ketogenic Diet resource, rule.me, the Keto Gains Reddit, and the Ladies on Keto Reddit were all very useful to me in helping me figure out how to have a well-formulated diet. Know that there is a difference, because there's a lot of ketogenic diets out there that are probably bad for your health. So if you do this diet, please do the research and ensure that you are following it the correct way for your body. Alright, that's all that I have for you. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. At the end of the 90 days, I'm going to do another review, a full review with better pictures, so stay tuned.